slow corners, long straights, high speeds, and the Mercedes on pole? Or will they be on pole today? Because Sebastian Vettel was fastest in practice yesterday. Max Verstappen got a clean lap in practice today and dominated the timings. Is he a genuine threat? Is Vettel a genuine threat? Or are we looking at another Mercedes front row lockout?
I don't think we've seen anything like Rosberg's full potential yet, and you still have to assume it's between the two Mercedes drivers for pole.
Hülkenberg does cross the line with a 1:20.8. I wonder if Hamilton's got the pace here to be the first man into the 1:19s in this qualifying session. Here he comes around the Peraltada, 1:19.9. Meanwhile, Sebastian Vettel has just gone fastest overall through the middle sector. Perez goes second fastest, make that third as Vettel puts in the fastest time.
Interesting indeed.
The Williams of Felipe Massa keeps out of the way of Max Verstappen. Middle sector, best, quickest, fastest of the lot. Verstappen crosses the line. They're all queuing up around Mercedes now, aren't they? 9 milliseconds between Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen as Kimi Raikkonen goes quickest by 0.3 of a second over his teammate with a 1:19.5. Down at Ferrari, it's 10:8 at the moment in that qualifying battle.
Yeah, I got no power.
Okay, then we bring the car back, we will check.
Yep.
They've taken the engine covers off and they're still having a look at what the source of this power loss is.
By 1/10 of a second, he goes quickest over Kimi Raikkonen. That's the 5th lap on those super soft tyres. And oh, look, the other half of the famous Williams tennis-playing sisters. Dani Kvyat, we know, out. Grosjean, Ocon, Nasser, and Gutierrez are the ones that will join them. Pascal Wehrlein, who leads that Manor qualifying head-to-head 5-2 now. We'll see him in Q2, but Gutierrez, Kvyat, Nasser, Ocon, Grosjean and Palmer, well, we're not going to see them again today.
And he's had to go round the Ferrari, and I think Vettel will take some penalty for that, for blocking in qualifying, absolutely clear cut, and Hamilton goes over the line with a 19.1 despite that, and then gives Vettel a nice slipstream for good measure. Here we go. He doesn't know what to do, he's all over the place trying to warm his tyres up.
I got blocked by Vettel.
There's a high chance this could be the fastest time of this session so far. Around the final corner he comes, and it's a 1:18.9. First man into the 1:18s this weekend is Max Verstappen, and he goes fastest with his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, currently 4th fastest.
Are we safe?
We are safe.
Can I go for a wee?
Oh, has he got time to get out of the car?
I think he means out of the car. I don't think he means in the car.
We're on board with Jenson Button. Where's this lap going to put him? 10th only for Jenson Button. So chances of making Q3 slim at the moment. Here's Valtteri Bottas next, goes 7th fastest, to the relief of Rosberg, I am sure. Felipe Massa is next to cross the line, and he's into the top 10 as well, 8th fastest. So Rosberg should be safe for a Q3 spot. Alonso, 10th, pushes his teammate even further down.
He's trying that a little bit harder. That was a frustrating lock-up, because he pretty much got the job done.
Sergio Perez is out in Q2 in Mexico. Disappointing qualifying for the man who only qualified 9th on the grid this time last year.
Top 10 shootout Q3, 10 cars on the track. And you can see how much he's gapped Rosberg, can't you, visibly?
Can't you just? The two Williams have crossed the line, a 1:19.5 for Bottas and a 1:20 for Felipe Massa. Hamilton goes quickest with a 1:18.7. Rosberg next to cross the line, and it's a 1:19.2. Ricciardo crosses the line, he goes 3rd fastest with a 1:19.1. Well, improves his time, I should say. He actually put in the best final sector. Verstappen 2nd fastest. Checker flag is now out. Those two, well, Ricciardo can go for it again. If he's got enough fuel on board, he can actually go for a flying lap again. Maybe the tyres just weren't coming up to temperature quickly enough, because now we're seeing personal best from Verstappen and also from Bottas as well in the final sector. Hamilton crosses the line outside of his time, but of course he's on provisional pole. That was Kimi Räikkönen there going across the
Getting out of the
runoff
way.
area and getting out of the way. Sebastian Vettel still out on track. Rosberg crosses the line. He goes second fastest. Rosberg produces the best lap of his weekend right when he needed it the most. Sebastian Vettel only 7th fastest. It is a Mercedes front row lockout, and for a long time it really did not look like it was going to be their 11th front row lockout of the season. But boy oh boy did Nico Rosberg need that. It's Hamilton on pole. It's Rosberg alongside him on the front row.
We thought Ferraris had a shout of a front row or a second row lockout.
Engine problem for Kimi Räikkönen. That's why he pulled over, and he was complaining about it towards the end of that lap. But for Sebastian Vettel, not quite sure what happened there at all.